it, guys. So there it is, The Watch. New summer movie. So the premise, guys, the premise caught my attention too, because the premise is about, what do you think? An alien invasion. It's about an alien invasion, and the neighborhood watch is going to save us. But guys, right there again, those of you familiar with predictive programming, the Illuminati in movies, those of you who understand that films are, they're not spending millions and millions of dollars on movies to entertain you. That's not really what it's about. Well, that may be one level, to keep us kind of dumbed down, but and also, I guess, entertained for the moment. But at the same time, these movies are really used for programming ideas into us, programming us socially in a lot of ways, politically, and even spiritually, okay? I put up a video a while back from Jordan Maxwell, just something short he was saying, but made a great point. Hollywood itself is named after the wood from a holly tree, and the wood from a holly tree traditionally is the same wood that witches have used to build their magic wands throughout the centuries. So it makes sense, guys. It just goes back to the whole idea. Hollywood is magic. It's magic on us, okay? Magic played out on us. So that's what these Illuminati symbols have to do with as well. That's the reason they're in there. The reason they're in there is there's many reasons why, but a few of them are. One of them is it's kind of a lesser magic thing. A lot of these movies you'll watch and you'll see these symbols. They're programming you in some way. Okay, a lot of people believe that these movies with the aliens coming down and invading, that's letting us know that it's very clear or very near. The disclosure is coming. A lot of people believe that these aliens are going to be demons. It's going to be part of a huge demonic deception. The devil's greatest trick, if you will. The aliens will come down as the world goes crazier into a tailspin, and it is. Everything's going crazy, it seems like, in the world right now. But as it does, it may come to a point where there's just no turning back, and then what happens when these aliens come down, What happens? What do people do? These aliens come down and say, hey, we're your buddy. We've been here for a long time. We're here to help you. How many people would bend a knee? Think about that. So, and again, do some research on that as well, guys. It's not just me watching too many movies and coming up with ideas. Many people have written about these fake alien invasions. I've got a lot of videos on my website about it and on my channel. Check the stuff out and ask yourself, why have we seen so many movies over the last couple of years about alien invasions or reptilian bad guys is another one. Spider-Man's got them. Was it Battleship had them? I mean, the list goes on. Okay, just look at the movies over the last few years and you'll get that. So anyway, all that being said, let's go ahead and jump into some of the symbols, guys. So here's one right here. It's pretty obvious, but again, this is just from one of the trailers for The Watch, and right there you go. Check it out right there in the middle, the way things are lined up. You've got the pyramid with the sun right there, dead center in the screen. Okay, and just to make it more obvious, you have the lady standing next to it, holding up a sun symbol underneath it. So guys, again, it's the pyramid with the sun. Very common symbol. Some of you may know this, some of you may not, but I worked out in television for about 3 years, lived in LA for a pretty long time. I have a film degree as well, so I'm a little bit familiar with the way things are done when it comes to movies. And all that being said, there's a reason that they set everything up like this, okay? Whenever you start seeing the symbols, just a lot of planning goes into each one of these scenes and shots. It's not just by accident. I mean, they even storyboard these things out a lot of the time before they film them. Again, just kind of setting up each scene, okay? So this is not by accident, and that's one right there, okay? So let's go ahead and jump ahead to this one. Here's the other one, guys. There's the neighborhood watch sign, and you can see a few things going on here. You've got the Illuminati eye. You've got the wings on the side. Could be a halo above it. Could be something else. And not only that, but the winged planet comes to mind. Nibiru. Check out Nibiru, guys. Planet X, the destroyer. A lot of people believe it's the mystery planet that's bringing the Anunnaki. But Nibiru, okay, check that out. Winged planet. You can also see that same symbol on Mini Coopers, the cars. I don't know, man. I've seen that symbol all over the place. You probably recognize it as well. And it's there for a reason. It's the winged planet, okay? Or, like I said, the Illuminati eye. I don't know if that's a halo or not, but I'm sure that's what they want us to think it is. Anyway, so there's one right there, guys. And go and jump back here to the end a little bit. And this is the one that really caught my attention. This is kind of the big one for me. And again, this is just off a couple of trailers. We're just seeing a couple minutes of the movie. If I'm catching this already, I'm sure there's a lot more in the movie itself. All right, so check this out, though.
Die! Die! Damn, these things are hard to kill.
Okay, so what I want you to see here, let's look at the center of the screen again, kind of like how the pyramid was earlier with the sun, right? The sun symbol. What do you see in the center? You see a number, 322. Okay, you look down past it, look a little bit ahead of it, and you don't see any other numbers out there like that. Just that one right there. Again, center of the screen. Okay, you're meant to see it. That's where your eyes always naturally go when you first look at a picture or a movie or images like that. It's always to the center of the screen, and then you go out from there. All right, it's just natural. So 322, that's the number. It's there for quite a bit in that scene, right? Well, what is 322? Well, here you go. Here's 322, guys. Skull and Bones. It's the American Illuminati. 322 is the number for the American Illuminati. Okay? Is that right there? Skull and Bones, 322. Do some research on that too, guys. If you're not familiar with 322 or with the Skull and Bones Society, the American Illuminati, I definitely say check that out. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on right there. Okay, so yeah, 322. I'm just kind of going through some of the images, trying to find other things of interest. But yeah, like I said, just a bunch of 322. And again, that goes for or stands for. There we go. I wanted to show you this. Well, there you go. And you probably heard, most of you may know this, but George Bush and John Kerry were members. 322. The American Illuminati, Skull and Bones, okay? Harvard University. You may have seen that video of the guy questioning John Kerry about Bohemian Grove, and then he gets shot, gets tasered. He's the guy that's saying, "Don't taser me, bro. Don't taser me, bro." You know, Dave Chappelle did a little stand-up on that, which was really funny. But so yeah, he's that guy. And it's funny because when they showed that video, I mean, it went viral. It was crazy. When they first showed that video, they never showed you really the question he was asking. But he was asking John Kerry about Bohemian Grove, which is, again, if you guys don't know about Bohemian Grove, research that. It's a really weird pagan, if you will, or Satanist club in this case, in California, that our presidents and all the world leaders and leaders of industry, they go meet there 3 weeks a year and basically plan out the world. Yeah, I know, it sounds crazy, believe me, but check out the Bohemian Grove. Anyway, there's a little background on that story with John Kerry and Bush. So 322. When I started wondering what 322 meant, I did a little digging, and this is one of the explanations I found I thought was pretty interesting. I think this website's called American Conspiracy. Oh no, it's called USA Prophecies. Okay, but anyway, just real quick, I'll show you what they say. They say, for an accurate understanding of 322, we need merely open the very first book of the Bible to Genesis chapter 3, verse 22, where it states, "Then the Mighty One said, Behold, the man has become like one of us, to know God and evil, possessing the previously hidden knowledge upon which it all works," right? "And now, lest he put out his hand and take also of the tree of life, and eat, and live forever, therefore Yahweh the Mighty One sent him out of the Garden of Eden to till the ground from which he was taken." Well, down here it says the fact that they ignore the remainder of the verse, which is found in Genesis 3:23, the second half, is itself a very bold and personal statement. As members of the Illuminati, or the self-proclaimed illuminated ones, they are laying a spiritual claim to this original act of rebellion against Yahweh. In essence, they are boldly proclaiming that we have done this thing before Yahweh, and we shall complete this deed of rebellion despite all of his actions. For they truly believe that they are smart enough to find some form of loophole within the rules which so obviously govern our universe. Anyway, that's what they say there. I can leave a link to that underneath, guys, if you want to read that whole article. It's kind of interesting, but I thought it was kind of cool. You know, who knows? That might be. I mean, the Illuminati, they don't dismiss the Bible either. In fact, they work through the Bible as well, as much as Christians. I'm sure they know the Bible better than most Christians. So, anyway, guys, there.
You gotta say it! It's me, Tug!
It's me, Tug.
That's right. Now, Tug who?
Tug who? I don't know. Who are you?
Me? I know who I am. I'm a being a dude disguised as another dude. You a dude that don't know what dude he is.
You're a dude who don't know who a dude he is.
Yes, I do.
You don't know what dude you are.
Sure I do.
No, you don't.
I sure as fuck do.
Sure you don't.
I sure don't sure I am.
Gotcha.
Stop looking at me with them Illuminati eyes.